Hello, hello. I think oh, okay, the audio is okay. There's this last event. I did the story to get the points, but I skipped everything because I wanted to read on stream. I did it because it was ending, so I have to do it. I had to do it. But now I can read from the beginning and see how it is, and I really like the design of the girls with the dresses, so it's gonna be nice to watch, to read, I guess. But first I'm going to do some dailies. Café. Talking about coffee, I do have some coffee there for me to get. I am going to get it later. Now I've been trying to evolve Sweet Hanako. Maybe I have something for her. This thing, I think she likes it, right? Very nice. I always give something that I know that they like because it's better. I don't know if I should give these other things. Maybe I should keep it to give it to someone that likes it, but I think I'm going to use it. And the other character that I always use, like Hanako, is Rio. Here she is. Let me claim my AP. Oh, it's comfortable. Holy shit. Let's see if there is something that she likes. Maybe, probably not. Oh shit, I almost gave it by mistake. Oh yeah, I have to do the lessons. Yuka. I always use Yuka too. She always my go-to tank. Mutsuki. Let's see the other ones. Sometimes I use her, but I don't. There's been some time that I don't need her on the team. I always use Mari to give it shields, so I don't lose too much health, but depending on what we are fighting against, sometimes it's necessary to have some healer in the team. I use her sometimes too. Here I used to. She's my yellow tank. When I need a really yellow thing, I use her normally. Sasuke desu ne. Now I'm going to do some mood sweep maybe. I think birthday Shupo. And I know that Shupogaki is coming. I think I have enough money to try and get them. So I hope I have some luck. What is this? I don't know what that. Let me do some sweeps. Filter only the hard difficult. Let's do a mood sweep. Ooh, I gonna evolve. Nice. 6 to 1. And I have some order. Still have some order sweeps to do. Holy shit. One more. And that's it. All my energy is out. Maybe this one. He has my level. So maybe I can. No, I can't. Okay. Bum, bum. There is one more. Mission. I think I can sweep. Fucking hell. Let me buy the thing. I have the thing that I can buy. Can add some energy here. Only one of them maybe. Here. This one maybe is enough. I think it's commissions. Yes. Let me sweep. Only one time is enough. Okay, now I did all the dailies. Wacky Pie. This one is really nice to look at. Really good drawing. I think I need some coffee. Bathroom message is good enough. Nice. I used it in the bathroom and got some acai for me to eat. And later I got some coffee. I know that there is some there, so later I go get it. I think I can make this words a little smaller, but that's enough. Okay. I think this amount of money will be enough. I have some tickets. Probably I'm gonna have them when I try to recruit Shupogaki. I really want them. So here, now, let me read the story that I did not read. 15. Let's go with the prologue first. BlueArchive presents. A problem solver event. Riku Hashimaru, Onigata Kayoko. It's kinda like a movie in trance. Asagi Mutsuki Iguza Haruka. Let's go. Param, pararam. And Sensei? Maybe. Is this enough? At least this much? I followed your orders exactly. They're unconscious and incapacitated. They got me? Ooh, Mutsuki with a suit. Haruka too. But what should we do about them? Ah, they got the enemies, I guess. Shouldn't we hide them somewhere? Someone might stumble upon them if you just leave them. Wait, they might make noise. What if we bury them in a nearby construction site? What the fuck? Haruka has the she has some criminal instincts on her, like the time that she exploded the dog guy ramen shop. No, work is called unearth them, and then we have to do it right. Maybe dump them in the pyre. What the fuck? Ooh. Holy shit. Now that is a dress. Hehe. You done well, Haruka. Don't worry about those small fry. They mere stepping stones to a true objective. We did our job, right? Handle the target security detail. Yes, we needed to remove all obstacles before the target arrived. These guards are nothing compared to the big catch. That's right. Prey worth of problem solver 6-8 attention. Hehehe, look at the arrow getting all excited about finally being back on the field. She got a whole new energy around her. That's not it. And call me boys while we're on the job, Chief of Staff Mutsuki. And it hasn't been that long since our last commission. It's simply the caliber of the job. A direct request from people who truly recognize problem solver 6-8 value. Was it really Don Aracino? Aracino? Don Aracino? That super scary leader of the gang alliance? Let me eat a little. No chasing cats around or stalking handle students. Wait. Maybe the people that contracted them expecting them to fail. Because they don't as she said, they don't normally do this kind of jobs, so maybe they contracted them just for them to fail or something like that. Once we successfully accomplish this mission, everyone will see just how hard-boiled problem solver 6-8 is. Holy shit! Kayoko in address is something special. What the? Boss? Huh? Kayoko? What's wrong? Didn't I tell you when we undercover radio comms can expose us and jeopardize the mission? Unless it is absolutely necessary. This falls under the category of absolutely necessity. It looks like Sensei just arrived at this opera house. Oh shit. This kinda throws a wrench in our plans. Shouldn't we dip? We can try again next time. Boss? Who arrived? Okay. Zero 1. Oh yeah, I still have some tactical. Tactical challenges to do. Maybe this guy here. But I don't have too much confidence that I can do it. Okay, there is 2 more. She has a very good voice, this girl. He's from the... I forgot the name of that group. She started this working for the people, the gangs, so she's here because of that, probably. I want to leave you already. Sensei, just what are you doing here? Ooh! Holy shit! To think our paths would cross in this establishment of all places. You always full of surprises, Sensei. It would appear the sentiment is shared, or ever. So, I will allow it. Claro. No sense of propriety as usual, Sensei. You didn't even greet me. I suppose there is no harm in telling you. I am here on business. What business? I'm sorry, that's confidential information. After all, this is a high priority client. Considering the delicate nature of the job, I can't reveal the details to an outsider. Even as our management consultant, this is out of your pay grade, Sensei. Oh. So she chose to find me first before I discover the situation by myself. That's good, that's good. It's a cold thing that I am eating. It kinda hurts my teeth. So she's doing a job on the place too, maybe? I will tell if you tell, Aro. You're doing research? You came to make an educational video about the opera house and its productions? Would you do something like that? You do know I am a teacher, right? She forgot about that. Sometimes we don't remember that this seat is a seat of a student. If you like, I'll escort you on a tour of the opera house. Oh. Don't look so surprised. It is only natural that I thoroughly studied and memorized the entire layout to ensure my business here goes without a reach. Taking you on a tour is a piece of cake in comparison, sensei. Do you accept my proposal, sensei? Or am I simply a menace to you? According to plan. I just needed to keep sensei distracted until the orders successfully transport the targets out of the opera house. Ah, okay. And to top it all off, what? Are you asking me out on a date right now? Holy shit, my teeth. I can barely eat this. I mean, looking back, I guess it sounds like that is what I was trying to say. Don't be ridiculous. This is a business venture. I am assisting my management consultant. Well, I appreciate your help. I hope you are aware of what you just committed to. It is no small issue to be indebted to an outlaw like me. Be sure to savor every moment, because you have you paid back with interest one day. Now then, where to first? Consider me your resident opera house expert, sensei. The stage is your oyster. Ay. Holy shit, my teeth. All we're waiting on now is for the targets to arrive, which means I get to take my time with sensei. Hehehe. Oh, so she wanted the date. Nice. It's been hard to find a free moment with them these days. You curious about backstage? How wise. You want to cover the parts of the opera house the average person won't have access to. We'd normally be thrown out for so much as setting a foot backstage. But of course, you're a VIP, sensei. They might even provide explanations since it is you. You can ask someone. Just go talk to a producer or stage manager. Manager. Huh? What do you mean, how do I know all these little details? It is not that much. I am just a details person. I am always over-prepared for a job. Why are we even talking about such a unimportant things? Just to be grateful, I am offering up my boundless knowledge to you. In fact, I will use that knowledge to find a producer for you. They should be pretty busy right now, but there has to be one. Somewhere? Holy shit. It's probably the girls trying to get to the target and make a lot of noise. Oh, holy shit. This one hurts. Why is the ceiling shaking? Up above. That is a good face. uh, Now I know. And now Sensei knows everything. Holy shit. Haruka, chill out. Boss said we need to take care of everything quietly. Quietly. Hehe, things are finally getting exciting. But I sure hope Sensei doesn't catch on to what we're doing. That sure throw a wrench into things. Yeah, I already know. Nice. Let me finally ate everything. Now I think I'm gonna get some coffee. Let me. I can put a outline here. Now it's better. Getting coffee. Let me go get some coffee. So it's gonna get nice. Ah! I am back. Yeah. Hello, Aru. How you doing? I am back. Had have to give some time because I have to take care of people. So I couldn't stream, but now let's see here. But now everything's alright. Now this. Nice. Okay. What is the sound? Ah, okay, it's working normally. What a flash entrance. Here it is. This soundtrack is very what's the word? It is very unemployed car. You didn't by chance hear like every little thing we said, did you? Especially the part about taking care of things. Oh, little shots. Sweet shots? What the heck? Well, I guess the cat is out of the bag. I don't think we can just stuff it back inside this time. Woo! Too beautiful. Holy shit. Kayoko. Oh man. Ooh. I wish you guys would listen to me just once. Like Mutsuki said, we can't exactly brush this one off. What is the next move, boss? What the other is going to do? Probably the one who blasted the ceiling open. You bastards are going to pay the price for this. You dare even think about abducting a boss? Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. What the hell? Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. Two arms, everyone. We'll round up every last one of them and beat them until they talk. What the heck? I already did the fight. Okay, this I did. I skipped everything because it was on the last day. It was almost going out, so I have to do it fast. And now it's going to end. And I started the second one. Million times smoother than the first time we fought them. You led us straight to victory, Sensei. Maybe this won't be too bad. No, it is definitely bad, Mutsuki. You can hardly call this a victory. More like the start of a war. In fact, from the boss' perspective, this might be the worst case scenario. Am I right, Sensei? That's one way to put it. Oh, Sensei is actually kinda scary. Are you gonna make us hold our arms in the air and self-reflect? What the heck? What's gonna be our decision? Utterly incorrect. Your perspective could not be further from hard-boiled, Kayoko. We are not going to explain ourselves or any other kind of nonsense. We are problem solver 6-8. We don't need to answer to anyone, especially when everything was in the name of completing a job. Self-reflect, apologize, and explain. That is not us. Well, I suppose, as the boss of this company, it is my responsibility to apologize for wrongdoings. I am sorry for the minor inconvenience and for receiving a very small helping hand from our management constant. Considering you're one of our valued business partners, I'll let you in on the details of the job, as a show of good faith. But know this, once you're sworn in, there is no escape until we finish it. Do you accept, Sensei? At least for now. I hope you prepare for this, Sensei. We received this commission from a big shot, one of the biggest names in the underworld. It is such a dangerous job that they knew Problem Solver 6-8 was the only one up to the task. For Problem Solver 6-8, this job will be the foundation for our hard-boiled future. I think they wanted whatever is going on to the problem solvers fail. I'm not so sure that they want everything to go alright. Okay, let me look something really fast. What the heck? Okay, everything's alright. Abduct the leader of the Gang Alliance, Don Arachino himself? I know it is hard to believe, but that's the job. And we expected to just take that at face value, especially if coming from a member of the Arachino family. You have to understand why we're suspicious of someone who wants to kidnap the young boss. That is valid. I get how it sounds. But let's get one thing straight. I am not betraying the boss. This is all for the health of the family. The boss, he's been heckless recently. At this rate, it will be the end of the Arachinos as we know it. Oh. So they want to give a scare in the boss. So you're going to abduct him before he can do more harm. You realize you're not exactly asking us to steal a chocolate bar from the store, right? I am well aware. I think you will find the reward to be more than fair compensation for the danger of the job. It is not just the money that's the problem. She's right. There is no problem at all. Well, there is, but that is what Problem Solver 6-8 is here for. Hehehe. What the fuck? She just accepted a dangerous job? Sounds pretty hard-boiled to me. And who better to take... What the heck? My tongue is kind of strange today. It wants to do things. It wants to let me do some tongue exercise. Arrarra. Okay. And who better to take on such a hard-boiled job than a couple of outlaws like ourselves? Consider it mission complete. Hehe. What a sweet chap, Aro. Just like that? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You live up to your reputation. Problem solver 6-8. Upon successful receipt of the target, I will pay you 4 times the initial deposit. What the heck? That is, if you succeed. Are you doubting your capabilities right now? I didn't mean to offend. Think of it as a occupational hazard. Always gotta proceed with caution. Handlebars Arachino is the definition of caution. You can expect him to have a plan A, B, and C in place when it comes to security. It doesn't matter how many plans he has, we'll blast through all of them. I like that answer. Then let's proceed. I'll reach out with details once I confirm the date and time. We'll provide you with the blueprints and the guest lists as well. So sit tight till then. Okay. Arrow legs. Hey, boss? Why do you guys look like someone died? How do I put this, boss? Do you have any idea who the Arachino family is? What makes you think I don't? Obviously, they are a gang or something of the sort. I mean, you're not technically wrong. What? What did you say? Ooh. Are you serious right now? The head of the gang alliance? I thought this was something... This was just something like the helmet gangsters. How did supervillains like that discover our office location? Maybe it was all of the posters and the line ads. We weren't exactly hiding it. But I'm shocked they were so shocked. It is not like this is our first dealing with the criminals. Maybe it is because they're a huge organization and that made her scared, right, Haru? Oh, my eyes! I am not scared, not in the slightest. I am obviously going to be a little nervous when we're dealing with big money like this. That is all. This is compensation way beyond our normal pay grade. The job is the definition of hard-boiled. My favorite thing about Aro is how predictable she is. You sure about this, boss? Not trying to rain on your parade, but beyond our normal pay grade is an understatement. What about it? That's exactly why we have to take this job. Otherwise, we'll be stuck looking for cats and taking down neighborhood bullies forever. I think whoever contracted them wants them to fail. Because they got out of their way to contract them. And I don't believe in the problem solvers have a good reputation. Huh? I never had a problem with that. Me neither. In fact, I'll keep living on the streets, in dumpsters, wherever. As long as I am with you, Aro. We were only homeless for a little bit, okay? It really wasn't that long. Stop bringing up bad memories. This is exactly why we needed to do this. We're going to elevate Problem Solver 6.8 to the next level. Listen up, everyone. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. Once we succeed in this venture, we'll be a household name all through the underworld. Problem Solver 6.8 will be synonymous with hard-boiled. Oh. Yeah, a little sleep. But I got some coffee, let me drink it. And the music, the BGM of this event, the mafia music, maybe we could call that. A more hard-boiled. She has a fixation on hard-boiled, and that brings up to speed. Our first step was to sweep the opera house and weed out the Arachino small fry. I handled the due diligence and the client story at the top. I don't know what exactly, but Don Aracino definitely be working on something to grow his faction. So, you know, technically we're doing something for the good of the public. Even if our methods aren't exactly Sensei approved. It sounds like we're making excuses, but it's above board, Sensei. More or less. No way. Helping people is just a unfortunate side effect. It is for morning. Wait, let me read again. What the heck? Okay. Abducting a gang boss is a job for outlaws. I knew you'd see it, Sensei. We finally received a job fit for our caliber. We even came in matching outfits. I am sorry I kept the details from you, Sensei. But you know, there might be negative consequences for our working relationship if you try to stop us, Sensei. Huh? You get it? What is this? What do you mean that's it? It was that easy? Oh. So I guess we're gonna help them. Look at her face. You really caught Aro off guard, Sensei. Are you sure? But why? This one. At the end of the day, I trust you. Ooh, that's a nice face. As expected, Sensei. I knew my business instincts were right when I partnered with you. This is the only natural outcome. Of course you would understand our hard-boiled journey. Even though she was all like, but why a second ago? Anyways, thank you for your continued support, Sensei. Problem Solver 68 welcomes your collaboration on the job. In return, Sensei, despite previous complications, I swear to you will help you complete the Opera House video. Oh yeah. Oh, I supposed to do a video, right? Until the Game Alliance boss arrives, at least. We'll have our own work to do from that point onwards. You sure? What about that detective work stuff you were talking about? We'll kill two birds with one stone. I was in the middle of Sensei tour of the Opera House regardless. Hehehe. Are we in spectator mode? Should I go put on my dress? Ooh, I want to see Mutsuki on my dress. The dress? Do I really have to? Oh, Haruka too? I can't say no to Aru, but I am not worth of something so beautiful. What? No, I want to see it. Put the dress, bitch. I don't want to cause trouble either. And I would stand out if I'm not following the dress code. Please wait for a moment. Hehehe. I'll be right back, Sensei. Okay. Sensei? Take it. Does this mean I am part of the operation? I figured Mutsuki or Haruka would probably break at least one, so I brought extra. I'm not saying you need to join your side or anything. I am just looking out for you. Things should go smoothly, but you never know with a gang boss, you know? Look, if I'm gonna be honest, you should go home and do your video another day. But I know you're not gonna listen to me. You worry about me, but I worry about you. I get it. That's just who you are, which is exactly why I am giving you this, so I can get in contact with you if I needed to. I know the job seems pretty cut and dry, but just be careful, okay? You're on the wrong side of the tracks. Things are hardly rainbows and butterflies over here. It sounds like I think things gonna go wrong? Nothing that serious. I'd drag you home right now if I did. It's more of a gut feeling. And my gut's been right more than once. Okay. No. Monopolizing the prey. Episode 3. Holy shit! Out of nowhere, I got a sleep. Bam. Dun, dun, dun. Holy shit. You can always count on Aro to have the funniest reactions. Holy shit. Look how Mutsuk is looking on address. What the heck? Ooh. 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 What's with the surprise? We found out these suspicious people during our detective work, and we threw in the bombs we found with them too. They're not Aracino subordinates, as far as we can tell. They are on the guest list, but we couldn't find any reference to confirm the affiliation. They probably terrorists or members of a rival organization. Ah. We found them with just a quick sweep. There is probably a ton more inside. I obviously know all of that. That's exactly the problem. How can you be so casual about this? That's way more terrorists and bombs that we accounted for. Like a million times more. Yeah. People should come to the opera house to enjoy operas, not carry out secret operations and harm people. Do you hear yourself? Why are you focusing on small irrelevant details, Sensei? We need to get a hold of the situation, stat. If you don't find out why they're setting bombs and infiltrating the opera house, the operation code... I thought we hid the bombs real well. How did they find them? Seriously, only a real professional could sniff them out. Consider yourself unlucky. Our bomb expert is very good. Oh yeah, Mutsuki is the bomb girl. With her attacks. What the fuck? Haruka can style way more than you can in a day. Of course she knows where zygotes like you guys would put your bombs. Oh, it's Haruka. Oh yeah, I remember in the story it was her that exploded the... It was her that exploded the ramen shop. Now I remember it. In fact, she practically found them blindfolded. Are you guys new to this or something? This brat. You calling us newbies? Who the hell are you, huh? Aracino sent you to mess with us? Are you down? I don't think you really get the situation you're in right now. We don't know nothing, swear. I was just following orders to bump off Aracino. Orders, huh? But the bombs draw too much attention, and they cause a ton of unnecessary casualties. What were you thinking? There were so many better options for bumping someone off. Bombs are your best chance at success, aren't they? Ain't they? We're being efficient. And who gives a crap about casualties? Oh. The ends justify the means, right? I can't be mad at that, I guess. Who are you working with? How many are there? I don't know numbers. Probably a handful. Wait. I get it. You're here under the same orders. You're trying to get a hint too. Look, I thought you were Aracino-gun. Aracino-gun. Que isso? Opa. Só o filé. I got some Some Cheetos. Arakino goons. Because you attacked us and all that. But we ain't enemies. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Come on, it'll be easy pickings if we work together. Oh, I forgot to bring the thing. We basically the same. Hey. You even listening to me, leader looking kid? You listening to... Oh, she gonna make her sleep. Don't mess with the Haruka. Who gave you permission to be so arrogant? You dare address or timid Aru as you? As leader looking? What the fuck? You comparing yourself to Aru? Elevating yourself to her level? Unforgivable. Unforgivable, 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 unforgivable. Please have mercy. I didn't mean none of it. For real, seriously. That's enough, Haruka. Yes, ma'am. I suppose I can see the vision. Just to make it easy for yourselves and level the entire opera house. It is not unreasonable. The plan of your request. Them. But I only have bad news for you. You see, Problem Solver 6-8 doesn't work with small fry like you. Excuse me? First, you call us newbies, now small fry? I ain't gonna hold back anymore. You think you're so big and strong because you call us, don't you? You ain't got no idea the kind of numbers we got posted up in the opera house. In fact, they find out how y'all are treating us right now, and you know, you're right. In that case, let's make sure they don't find out. Ooh, what the heck? Okay. I ate the thing. Now I can concentrate. And another one can knock it down. As you were saying, boss. Aru's face. Listen up. Our target is the boss. Don Aracino. Problem Solver 6-8 gets the job done. We don't believe in collaboration. He's ours and only ours. We will reinvestigate everyone in the opera house before the target arrives. We need a better understanding of the current situation. Oh man, the whole place. We win. We win for a task and a half. She's right, it will be time consuming, but we have the guest list, so it's not impossible. The job is still the same. You finish it and get paid. That's what we're about. They either make a deal with me, the boss, or their obstacles. Nuisance. And you know how I deal with those. Now then. This is exactly what I mean to say. I know what she said, but the boss... I mean, Aru is who she is, you know? Hehe, Aru's not the type to be able to abandon a situation like this. She puts up a tough front, but she's worried about the citizens. This is way more fun than I thought it to be. And on that note, we'll be in your car for just a little longer, Sensei. Okay. I think this one here, the next one. That's pretty much our wrap. Eh? Wait. Monopolizing the prey. Just to make sure that I end on the right chapter. Oh yeah, I think I was in the right one. What the fuck? She's biting her lips. Okay, now monopolizing the prey. Let me put here, so I know that's the last one that I read. That's pretty much a wrap. We took out everyone not on the guest list. It was like a circus in here. How many people did we beat up? This Aracino person has so many enemies. Gang bosses tend to have a lot of those, you know. But I gotta admit, we collected a crazy pile of bombs. We could blow up half of Kivotos with all this firepower. What the fuck? I threw everything in a dumpster in the back alley for now. All the bombs in the dumpster. The last thing on our list, right here. This is the last room. Aren't the performers getting ready for the show right now? Sensei, you're just so considerate. You're worrying about their feelings and stuff, huh? This Kusogaki. They're not too wrong though. It is all five of us if all five of us burst through the door right before showtime, we're not gonna get a warm welcome. I mean, if there are any operatives inside, it will mean a fight. It is kind of a moot point either way. What do you want to do, boss? Who is staying ahead? We don't need to draw unnecessary attention to ourselves. Kayoko and I will go. It will be easy to sleep under the herdad that way. Seeing as we dressed for the occasion, no one will raise an eye at two beautiful students wandering around. Sensei, on the other hand, Mutsuki and Haruka will be on Sensei protection duty until we get back. Just give us a buzz if you need us. Yes, absolutely. We will protect Sensei with our hearts and soul. No one will so much as breathe on them. Perfect. If you don't mind waiting, Sensei. Hehe. While appreciated, a true outlaw doesn't need your concern. I'll be back before you know it. It is showtime, Kayoko. Bro, Kayoko looks too good. Be back, Sensei. If anything happens, you got the communicator, right? Same goes for you, okay? Okay. Welcome back, Haru, Kayoko. More or less what we expected. No bombs, no suspects. Well, we didn't exactly confirm every single actor identity. There were too many guards and too much chaos. We couldn't exactly go around interrogating the performers. It would be nigh impossible for any operative to infiltrate the green room, unless they were a performer themselves. But we cross-checked the list with ours, and it all added up. Good. That means our opera house sweep is complete. Next up, we have... Actually, wait. It seems we timed things perfectly. Prepare yourselves, problem solver. 6-8. Our target is arriving. The other girl from the mission is probably here too. Didn't expect that much. Oh? Who didn't expect what? Da, 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 da. Okay. Oh, that's the boss? Oh no, it's a gang member. Move. We're not liable for any injuries or nothing if you dare get in our way. This opera house is rather regal. Excellent. Where's my seat? I cannot be late, as I am a person of as I am a person of sophistication. You sure about this, boss? Even now we get intel on operatives gunning for you. You really gonna stay and watch the show? This place is already crawling with enemies. Stop. The dawn cannot show signs of weakness. That is when our enemies have truly won. I do not hide, I do not run. If I wish to watch a opera, then I will do so. Oh. And regardless, I have a fail-safe so should anything go wrong. A fail-safe, boss? What's that? What's that? Ho, I would tell you, but then I would have to kill you. Now, how much longer will you keep me standing here like some peasant? Sorry, boss. This way. What the fuck? Don't they stand out too much with a whole entourage like that? It is impossible for someone like with a title like this to hide. They choose intimidation over secrecy. I respect the decision, but it certainly complicates the job for us. It is quite a bit of security we need to get by. I am beginning to see why those small fry wanted to just blow the whole thing up and get it over with. I can do that right away. I'll blow those gang low lives to smithereens. Haruka always wants to explode shit. That completely negates all the hard work Yaro's done until now. We can take things slow and wait for a chance. It is not like we didn't account for this. I am more worried about this fail-safe they mentioned, and the current mood here. Well, we knew there were unknowns when it came to the security, but what? Wait, what did you say? The current mood? What's wrong with the mood? I am in a great mood, boss. Just look around us. Oh, everyone on edge? Ba-da-dum, ba-dum. Didn't expect that much warm. Okay. What did you expect? That's the kind of aura a gang boss carries. That's not what I'm talking about. Look at everyone besides the Aracinos, the regular attendees. They focused on what's happening around here, evaluating the situation. What they're trying to say are these more competitors? That is impossible, isn't it? I mean, we did everything exactly according to plan. We eliminated anyone who hasn't registered attendee or performer. Everyone left should be on the list. Are you telling me everyone here with that suspicious squint in the eye pretending to look busy are after our target? Holy shit, everyone wants to kill this motherfucker. If that's what you're saying, isn't that everyone here? Well, yeah, it is pretty undeniable at this point. What did you say? Aro, get this. You wanted to protect all these randoms, right? So you're being hurt down anyone even remotely suspicious. But in the end, everyone here is suspicious. That's the most hilarious thing I've ever heard. I'm gonna pull a muscle. Hey, stop laughing. Nothing about this is funny. You're telling me not to laugh? How can I not? Who could have predicted this? I bet even Sensei couldn't have accounted for this, huh, Sensei? That would have required a level of creativity I don't have. I refuse to believe this is happening. This isn't what I was told at all. Weren't there identity checks? I thought it was invite only. It is really not hard to get yourself on a list if you know the right people. We shouldn't have trusted it so blindly. Oh, we had to sneak ourselves onto the list too. Remember, Aro? How are you guys so unfazed right now? This is giving me a stomach ache. I just need to calm down. Let's review the facts. Think, Aro, think. No one's going to do anything out in the open. For now, everyone waiting for the opening move. And there are security guards for no reason, right? Right. They're not going to just shoot up the place. Considering that, what should we do? Maybe we make the first move, wait for someone else and then counter? Do we even have time? Maybe someone will... you're done for Don Aracino. Aracino. The opening act. What is the meaning of security? Are they here just for decoration? A few security guards versus the entire opera house. Who do you think wins? You wanna fight, boss? Or wait it out? We should... Okay, just calm down. I need to observe the situation. And then we can... You're in my way, you dirty lowlife. Me? Boys, if you react like that, a lowlife, you dare talk down to Aro. I rip you to pieces. You'll never speak again. This is Aro's job. Aro's target. Go away. Holy shit. There's a fucking war in the opera house. Kayoko. That's all, Haruka. Never do moments with her. And Mutsuki just laughing at everything. What's the plan, boss? The plan? Considering the situation, we're going to do what we always do. What? I forgot to read. Get the job done. Problem solver 6-8 after them. We're taking down a gang boss. Okay. How is this possible? Naturally, I was aware of several plots targeting, but for every last one of them to be an enemy... Bro, what did you do to have so much enemies? It appears all my guards have been incapacitated. You, where are you? This is an emergency. It's high time you fulfill your duty. Meet me at the green room. I shall arrive shortly. I must make it to the green room at all costs, my failsafe. Drat. How did they arrive so quickly? I am nearly there. I am here as requested. There must have been a fight. What is the sound I am hearing? Oh, I will explain later. Come this way, quickly. Is the girl, I don't even remember the name. Saori? I think her name is Saori, right? Dark blue hair. Where did he go? He couldn't have gone far. Eh? What the heck? My phone is okay. It's alright. My mic. Look, there is a trail of gunpowder and bullets leading towards the green room. You think they went kaboom in there? That'd be unfortunate. Can't confirm who went in, but someone did. It might be too late. What makes you say that, Kayoko? It just doesn't really make sense. That room is a dead end. Not exactly ideal when you're running from an angry mob. Ah, true. You're right. Don't they need to find the escape route? I mean, like I said, it is just a gut feeling. And I doubt Don Aracino, of all people, would be that lax. After all, they said he's the type to have a plan A, B, and C. I trust Kayoko's judgment. We should be careful of any traps inside. Stop resisting. Let Haru capture you. She always has this crazy face. I just said to be careful. Okay, fighting everyone. Haruka? Are you okay, Haruka? This is rather awkward. While I was aware there were many high-profile agents after this target, are we destined to oppose each other? Problem Solver 68. I didn't know that voice anywhere. Guys, we were right to be worried about Aracino failsafe. What a surprise. Here she is. Woo! Oh, the tummy! Holy shit. Jomaya Saori. Oh, I was right. Saori is her name. Skillful yet clumsy. Let's go. Bro, what the fuck? I can see the belly button. You are his failsafe. This is a irritating turn of events, boss. Who is this? Are you for real? Jomai Saori? Former Arius mercenary? You forgot already? We fought her and got our butts whooped. Jomai Saori? That strong yet suspicious helmet gangster we fought? From back when we got scammed out of our money. Yep, the mercenary they hired after Haruka sent her proper regards. No way. He looks totally different. That can't be the same person. We look totally different too, Aru. That was such a mess last time. You sure made our lives difficult. I am hard astounded right now. of all the people to have the face. Even if it's you, I unfortunately have a job to complete. Did you hear that? Looks like we're in for a real fight, Taro. Why do you have to fight her again? Because you have the dime, we'll do the crime, and all that. Bro, I can't get enough of this. Whew. Next to you, is that? You look nice. Oh, are you here for the show? Sensei? Why are you, of all people, in this pool, Sensei? What? What about me? I am here on a contract job, my usual type of work. I was instructed to wait here and then provide security for my client in the event of an emergency. So I went undercover and got this dress. This dress. Oh. Wait, I mean, this isn't my dress. Well, technically, it is mine, but not one that I chose. Okay, I may have chosen it, but purely for professional purpose. It wasn't because it appealed to my taste. Well, I do like it, but... just accept, bitch. But, well, you see, it was because I had to... That is it. No other reason. Okay, okay. Saori rambles when she's nervous. Sorry for dumping you, Aro. She's totally different. She was a lot scarier before. So, what are you doing here, Sensei? Huh? The General Students Council sent you here to make an educational documentary. So you're here for work as well, Sensei? We both working hard. Hey you, what is this nonsense? This is not the time for tender reunions. Do what I hired you for. What I hired you for. Transport me to safety immediately. Ah, you are correct. I allowed my feelings to distract me. My apologies for this, Sensei. But for now... Oh. So... Oh, the... The backside. Holy shit. Woof. Woof. I have to finish what I started. Once I secure my client's safe retreat, I reach out to you. Goodbye, Sensei. Hey, you think you can just walk away like that? No matter how you look at it, that's gonna hurt someone's feelings, eh? Who's that? What are we, chopped liver? We're part of this whole play too. You can't just pretend we're not here. It is not like we don't know each other. So, you always that much at least, don't you think? Problem solver 6-8. It is just, I rather not fight you, if possible. The feeling is mutual. So how about this? Back off, and we won't hurt you. No, I can't do that. My line of work relies on my reputation. How can I expect the clients to trust me if I fail here? And of course Igaru likes her. Please don't look so impressed, boss. Cool is cool is cool. I guess it is a shame on both ends. We don't relent till the job is done, you see? If you really wanna protect that client of yours... Yeah? Then I guess we're in for a fight. I suppose so. The others will catch up soon. Run while I hold them off, clients. Run? Me? Run? Do you see any other clients here? Go first and I will cover you. What the heck? Now that's a face. You think you're gonna make it that easy? Haruka, are you injured anywhere? I won't let you interfere with the Arrow's plans. The shotgun make a big sound. Wait here. I will take stock of the situation while you catch your breath. They'll catch up at this rate. We're progressing too slowly. Slowly? Why do I feel as if you accuse me? You dare treat me this way? Perhaps you're the one who needs to do your job correctly. You are correct. You hired me for reassurance. To be a professional you can rely on. I apologize for my negativity. It must have made you anxious. My resolve nearly wavered. You are to escort me to the underground parking garage. My subordinates are already on the way. Consider all deal concluded upon my escape. Excellent. That will be our course of action then. Regardless, we need to move faster, otherwise you'll never make it to the parking lot. If only there was a way to increase your speed. They are already here. I had hoped not to resort to this, but you need to prioritize efficiency above comfort. Efficiency? Why didn't you say so earlier? It is rather unconventional. It requires your understanding and cooperation. I suppose that's no issue, however. You are certain this will ensure my safety? I won't lie to you, please trust me. You'll be able to relax and leave the rest to me. Excuse me? What are you doing to me? Eh? What's she going to do? Oh, so she can carry him. Okay. It makes it easier. What the fuck? He put it in a sack. Oh, nice mask. It is perfect. What the heck? Okay, there is 5 more. Let's go. Absurd misunderstanding. Episode 6. This way. You'd think protecting someone would slow her down, but she speed up somehow. I guess I shouldn't underestimate Joumai Saori of all people, but still, another thing. Why is she headed downwards? I think this leads to the parking garage, probably trying to meet up with some cronies to spirit them away. We gotta move faster. All of these unconscious people, was there a all-out brawl here? Nah, my best bet. This is a different BGM, I think. I don't remember hearing that one. This one. Nah, my best bet would be that Saori took them all out. Ah, yes, that makes sense. Wait, does that make sense? As in, all by herself? Well, it is Saori. You choosing clothes, Sensei. Oh, 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 how do I say it? Jealous? Well, it is you. You're probably the most well-connected person in Inkivotos. Things are just gonna get more complicated from here on out. It is not too late for you to back out. We don't wanna force you to pick sides. You should just go home, Sensei. Huh? What do you mean you can't? Okay. If I can stop anyone from getting hurt, at least that's just like you, Sensei. Seriously though. Well, fine. Then let's go. The parking garage is pretty close now. If Joumai Saori escapes with Don Aracino, it is their win. But if we catch them before they get out, we come out on top. Ooh. Haruka always going on the front. I mean, she's the shotgun frontliner. Aru, you okay? Me? I'm just fine, mostly. You see, I was just thinking about some stuff. I was wondering if, well, Sensei's documentary... Eh? My documentary? I can't help but feel that we strayed a little too far from our original objective. That's the whole reason you came here, right? And because of us, I offered to give you a tool, but I somehow hoped you into helping us with our work instead. Wait, let me see the name of the chapter. Okay, just to remember. And your problem solvers valued consultant. We need to have a strong mutual trust for our relationship like this to work. That is why, huh? You really don't think I need to worry? But your important work... Ooh. Taking care of you is part of my job. Let's go. Hehehe. You always know the right thing to say, Sensei. When you put it that way, I can hardly refuse your offer. But I assure you that the problem solver 6-8 hours repays its debts, whether good or bad. Problem solver will pay you back everything you owed, and then some. So let's go, Sensei, to the underground parking garage. Okay, let's go. Well, that's a back. We made it to the requested destination. Has the retrieval team not arrived yet? They're surprisingly slow. No, it is not my job to complain. My only focus should be protecting my clients, no matter the circumstances. Luckily, I am comfortable fighting in this kind of terrain. Problem solver 6-8. I believe that the job was done, but this throws a wrench in things. There you are, Saori. Even Sensei. Hold it right there. What happened to Aracino? Where did he go? And where did you get that giant sack from? I am really trying to give you the benefit of the doubt here. But did you put your client in a sack? Yes. Why do you look so concerned? Is the most efficient method to transport him. I guess that it does make her job easier. are, are you kidding me? That's ingenious. I am inspired. Mutsuki feeling inspired is 100% a bad thing. There is absolutely no way right now. Hey, something in my eye. What the heck? I am confused. Did I do something wrong? Also, why did you follow us down here, Sensei? Is this supposed to be a part of your documentary? Do you think she's serious? Like for real, for real? Looks like we're not the only ones with some screws loose. I don't quite understand, but it doesn't matter right now. What matters is... And here come the other people. The rescue team, I guess. Let's see if they're gonna do something. Perfect timing. Huh? Why are all these fancy black cars pulling up right now? There is more than I can count. We missed a window. Then I will... Hold it, Haruka. Let them make the first move. What are you gonna do? Fight all of them? That's Aracino main forces. Here to pick up the boss. You arrived just in time. The client... Ooh. They crossed her. Lower your weapon and put up your hands. You're surrounded. You hear? If you put our boss down now, we'll consider sparing your life. Huh? They surrounded Saori. I guess they saw the boys on a sack. they saw the boys on a sack. Of course they think she's kidnapping him. I believe there has been a misunderstanding. I'm not your enemy. I only following orders. I have the client right? Client? Who hired you to do this, huh? You better fess up. Don't you know who? It was obviously... Just the head. We had a previously arranged agreement that I would escort him to safety should the situation become dangerous. What are you saying? You ain't seriously thinking we'd believe that kind of nonsense, do you? Is there an issue? You think you can explain away holding our boss in a sack with some fancy words and a pretty smile, huh? If you're gonna lie, you gotta at least try to make it believable. It is disrespectful as hell. Everyone seems to be in hysterics. Called them hysterical. I assure you, I meant no disrespect. I am a bit confused, because it was the opposite actually. After all, as a novice to this industry, I defer to your knowledge and expertise. What reason would I have to mock you? You say you ain't trying to make a fool of us? Take a good look at what you're doing, and try that again. Our boss ain't your client, or whatever crazy lies you're trying to sell us. Good look at what I'm doing? Okay, looking. Yes, I assessed the most efficient form of transportation and took action accordingly. In fact, I arrived at this garage faster than you as a result. Are you perhaps upset I beat you here? She was serious. Dead serious. Efficiency. Efficiency. Where do you draw the line? I mean, the boys wasn't keeping up with her running, so it kinda makes sense. What a conundrum. We're getting nowhere with this. I wake him up so he can explain. Please wake up. Your subordinates are accusing me of abducting you. What the fuck? Now she's beating him. She hit him. She be putting hands on the boss himself. No, I did not hit him. I was only trying to rouse him to explain. I ain't taking this lying down no more. It ain't like she's got an army. Get her. Okay. You attacking me? But why? Unless... I see. I'm falling for another trap from my employee. Oh shit. I see. So this... this type of misunderstanding always happens to her. You probably do something thinking about the efficiency, but they get upset and they fight again. They intended to use me and backstab me again. So close, but not quite. Haruka, prepare for battle. We're backing up. We're backing up Yomai Saori. Understood. I think. What's happening, Aru? We're fighting? I thought she was an enemy, getting in the way of Aru's plans. I would never question your orders, Aru. Understood. I'm gonna go blow them all up. What's the plan, Aru? Your question betrays your ignorance, Sensei. Help? Problem solver doesn't do anything for free. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, no? It is simply a calculated move to get the job done. Take this as a lesson in being hard-boiled. You need to adapt to any situation and take advantage of strategic alliances wherever possible. Remember when Aru was all like, outlaws don't work with anybody? Oh, I do, cause it was an hour ago. This is totally different. I am using underhanded tactics to steal the target. Yeah, totally different. I appreciate your help. Enough talk. It is time. Problem Solver 68. Your job is to support Yomai Saori and capture Don Aracino. Attack. Okay. 3 more. Absurd conclusion. There is really no end to these hacks. They just keep crawling out of the sewers. What did you expect? We captured the head of an entire alliance of gangs. They're not gonna just let us walk away with them. Speaking of, how's Aracino? Did he wake up yet? Let's see. Nope, he's sleeping like a little baby. He's going to be in La La Land for a good while. I saw a grenade knocking him out earlier. What are the chances? Why don't you just hand over the extra baggage? That's what they gunning for, right? No, bad idea. They would steamrolled us ages ago if you didn't have Don Aracino on our side. Right now, they're scared of hurting him. But if we hand him over, they're gonna bring out the big guns, and it's good night for us. Makes sense. We get out with him or not at all. What to do with him comes afterwards. One moment, please. The situation is just getting more and more confusing. Why did you switch from attacking me to helping me? Did we not have conflicting goals? We did, but the things changed and now they are lying. And that's all that really matters. Is that so? I am still a bit lost, but this isn't time for a change. Play as enters. They coming. Yeah. It is not my first time seeing it, but she's perceivably reckless. She is. Haruka always advancing at the anything that happens. Problem solver 6-8. So this is how the best of the best operates. The best of the best? Haruka, you needed to pull back. Stay behind the front line. I understand now. They very reliable allies. Did you hear that, Aru? She called us the best of the best. Congrats, boss. You always wanted to hear those words. Even if it was from a super unexpected source. Hehe, well, that is a given. With your eyes, we are problem solver. My acceptance speech will have to come after we break out of here. Sensei, lead the way. Let's do this. Okay. I will do my utmost to not hold you back. Please die, please die, please die. What the fuck? Did you really make it out? For now. But they're not gonna just throw their hands up in the air since you got away. This... What's wrong, Haruka? Nothing, not at all. Just like me. It's a teeny useless issue. We fulfilled the purpose of our alliance. Let's part ways before they catch up to us. I don't know how to thank you, Sensei. And problem solver 6-8. Thank yous would imply we weren't working in our best interests, which we were. Nothing we did was with the particular intent of lending aid. Understood. That may be how you feel, but I can't pretend that I didn't receive assistance for your company. If not for you, I would have ended up alone. Once again, exploited by an employer. At least, the least I can do in return. And she gave us the boss. What are you doing? I am giving you a gift. It doesn't appear I am under contract anymore. Regardless, I have to repay my debts. I heard that's a rule in this industry. Fecha a porta direita, hein? A gata está dentro. Vou deixar ela subir na minha cama. For a long-term relationship. Eh? Aww. Whoa, just whoa. That sounded way cooler than when we said it. Debts aside, you just hand us the target like a sack of presents. Wait a sec. If you're giving us this bag, then it belongs to us? Did you really? Did you really truly complete a job? Us? What do you mean, really truly? I never thought you could finish such a difficult job. Amazing, Aro. You planned everything perfectly. Let's go. What? What's happening? I see. You foresaw this when you first offered aid. You truly are a visionary of this industry. I will utilize the lessons I learned today as I move forward in my career. I guess all's well that ends well. Exactly. This was basically child's play to me. The signals the end of your partnership, however short it may have been. We'll part ways with. I found them. This way. Oh. Here they come. You little brats thought you could hide here? We ain't losing that easy. Get over here. We get the boss back one way or another. Faster than I thought. We can get away, but they're not gonna quit unless we do something. Allow me. I will create a blockade to buy you some time. What about this? This dumpster will serve our purpose as well. It seems to be filled to the brim, so it will be both an excellent cover and deterrent. Haruka? What's wrong? Nothing, not at all. Mostly, I mean, it's just that the dumpster is... What? There is some explosives on it? What the heck? This is screaming. They're just running it down. Probably desperate to get their bars back. Then let's get out of here, now. The dumpster. We have no time, Haruka. What's wrong with the dumpster? It is the bombs, all of them inside. Oh, shit. So it's gonna have a big explosion. I put all the bombs we found inside that dumpster. It is not trash in there, it is explosives. In the dumpster? All of the bombs we confiscated when we swept the opera house. Is that what you mean, Haruka? Holy shit. That's right. I remember that now. Good thing we got all of them. We're using a dumpster filled with explosives as our cover. What are we discussing right now? There is no time. And... oh. Explosion. So this is how it all ends. One more problem solver mission. One of those days. Oden and tempura. Warily take the plate. Y'all got your expensive clothing real messed up. Were you rolling around in the dirt or something? When it rains, it pours, huh? I gave you extra potions to cheer you up, so eat your fill. Thank you, mister. At least we can all sit. Finding a food stall that could fit all of us was a pain. I will stand, or you can use me as a chair. It's fine. Just put your butt in the chair, Haruka. So, how are you feeling, Aro? We didn't even get paid. I told you to call me boss, not Aro. I seem to recall asserting someone talking about how hard-boiled she was going to be after this. Let's review. Not only is the opera house no more, but we lost the big dog, Aracino himself, right when we had him in our grasp. Holy shit, they lost him. What were we supposed to do after an explosion like that? It's not our fault. We barely even made it out alive. And don't forget the Valkyrie students. Breaking news. A massive explosion at the Opera House has caused the building to collapse, shocking the audience members inside. A Valkyrie students on scene reports that most of the audience and the staff inside of the Opera House were connected to a criminal organization. They believe this explosion resulted from a first clash between rival organizations. All suspects have been swiftly apprehended and are now under investigation. Valkyrie students arrested every last gang member there. Aracino is done for, which means the gang alliance is too. In other words, whoever was gonna pay us is rotting away in Valkyrie jail right now. Oh shit, I forgot to read. So you can't forget about the money. I'm sorry I dumped the bombs there. I am an idiot, imbecile who doesn't deserve to live. You did us all a favor, Haruka. Nothing was gonna make them give up. Even if we escaped, we would be on the run for God knows how long. Oh. Oh, she's here too. Nice. I agree with Kayoko's statement. In fact, Haruka's actions resulted in the ideal conclusion to what would have otherwise been a relentless pursuit. I am glad that you joined your meal. That's rude of me. I should simply thank you for the offer. I will repay you for all you've done. Thank you, Sensei. Look at us, all eating a meal together like old chums. Isn't it neat? It is not like we hate each other. Our goals were just different at first. You'll never survive in this line of work if you hold grudges over the small stuff. Is what Aro is thinking, right, boss? Me? Did you say my name? Hey, do you think we're some bubbling amateurs? We know how to compartmentalize our personal feelings. Hard-boiled outlaws never worry about anything except the job. We'll do the crime if you got the dime. Problem solver 6-8 lives and dies by that motto. Except, we didn't finish the crime and got no dimes. Don't focus But Suki, don't focus on the little details. Failure is a given working in a risky industry like this one. It was just one of those days. You can't give up after running a half job or two, okay? One of those days. I learned a lot from your work. I've been tricked by contractors and stiffed time and time again. But instances like those are just one of those days. I will remember that next time. Wait, that's totally different. What kind of work have you been doing? Sensei, about that documentary. What about it? What Sensei is gonna make a educational doc about? The blown up opera house and the cancelled concert? Oops. Well, that's just it. One of those days, right? From Opera 00608 with love. Nice. Do I have any of the things? Or why I already pushed everything that I could? 0 here, 0 here too. Okay.
仕上げまで手を抜いちゃダメよ。進捗状況を確認しに来たの。
Only the challenges that I could not do.
後片付けを始め。
Can't do
ターゲットの
one.
ことはもうちょっと調べたいわね。
I can't. I need 6.
仕上げまで手を抜いちゃ。
I think that is true. Tactical challenge. Yes. Let me try this one. There is one more to do. Let me wait just a little. Let's evolve, my girls.
感謝するわ。もし存在すると仮定するのなら、あんたのおかげで私は成長した。より強くなった。
Only the ones that I use.
半端じゃないよ。絵も上手になりたいし、もっと先生、なんだこれ。ものすごい力を感じるの。子供たちに教えるためには、私が率先して成長しないといけないでしょ。
There has been some time that I don't use this one. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna evolve her. Let me use on the other ones.
今後もより一層精進してまいります。私のことをここまで大切にしてくれるってことは、機械を扱えば扱うほど機械に込められた。できれば戦車みたいに強くなりたい。
It's a voice.
お気遣いありがとうございます。
Very
よく
airhead. Okay.
なんだか成長。
Everyone that I use is evolved. Let's see if I can click again. No, I can't.
唐突に。
Okay. I have some furniture, but I already in the limit, so it won't matter.
先生に呼ばれたのでしょうか。
Yeah.
熱い視線を感じます。
18.5. Oh, I have to continue doing the missions. I stopped because I wanted to evolve my characters before continuing. Can I buy anything? I already pushed the things for the day. What did this do? I don't know. Enhancement Stone Bundle. There is one more. Tactical Challenge. Let's see if I find someone low level that I maybe can win. Good night. Oh. Nice. Making lover. Okay. I guess that's it. Let me use this last amount of energy that I have. Maybe I can do some sweeps. I can do 2. Nice. Just to get a little bit more of finish. And Shupogak is coming. The BlueArchive channel is gonna make a live. Maybe I do a react to it. I will see if there's other people doing. I will do it. And Shupogak is coming. I think I have enough money to get to them. And if I am lucky enough, I'll get to them early and not spend too much things on them. I think that's it for today. I don't think I was going to play another game, but I have another live to go on the channel. What's called another waiting room, but I don't know if I'm gonna do today. I kinda sleep. I will see about it. Gonna now let me end this one here. Bye bye.